right, want to shoot smarter, better execute your project vision? You are in the right place. Today, we are going to take you step by step into building that perfect shot list.
Right on. But first, we're talking drones, baby. Using drones in your production will just take that production value higher and higher and higher. Let's get into it.
Hey folks, I'm Annette.
I'm Naomi.
And this is That's a Wrap, podcast about film and television from an independent point of view. So what are we talking about?
Well, first, we're talking drones,
all type of
drones, black, white, Puerto Rican, Chinese drones. Let me tell you something. I never thought it was possible to have a drone in a production. I just assumed it had to be some it cost thousands upon thousands of dollars, right?
Maybe 5-10 years ago.
Probably. But today, right here, right now, child, we've used drones, at least on 2 productions, right? That we've done. And
it just takes it to another level. We just finished
a commercial.
Shooting a commercial. And we used a drone for that.
Yes.
But it was because I was on another project.
Yes.
And they used the drone. You know, when you're a creative and you are open, creativity pops anywhere that you are. And so I was on this one particular project, and I really started thinking about our client, and I knew we should definitely use a drone because it's going to give aerial shots,
right?
But it enhances the storytelling.
Yeah, it gives a unique perspective, like a unique visual perspective, right? Remember, we used a drone when we were doing when we were working on We Are Born Free in Texas, right?
Yeah.
So that was definitely my first experience using, like, seeing what a drone can do for a production, at least for our production.
Yeah.
And for a minimum cost, he was there just giving. It's seeing things from high up, because normally you're shooting at this level, right?
Yeah.
And so to see shots and the visuals of that drone coming in and just getting these amazing shots, even on our commercial, right? We're shooting storefront.
Yeah. So and we got so many different shots, aerial shots. It started in close and then a wide, high wide, started high wide and then moved in. Got aerial view of the historical, like Germantown Avenue. Can I mention street names? Okay. And so that's kind of like the shots that we got, and they were absolutely beautiful.
And one of the things that they do is you're not only getting these different perspectives of the shots, but they make the visuals high quality. Like they make them look high quality.
Yeah, and it can really take your project from looking low budget, because sometimes low budget, I don't want to say indie.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Because there are indie projects that look like our We Are Born Free sizzle reel.
Yeah. High quality.
Yeah. Did not look low budget at all. But it can take that project from looking low budget to something of higher quality.
Yes.
Like, oh wow, you guys spent like $15,000.
How y'all get those shots?
On that one shot. And it's just like, nah, I don't think Kenny cost that much. But, shout out Kenny.
Shout out Kenny, the drone. And I can't reiterate enough. the cost of using a drone in your production is really minimal.
Mm-hmm.
It can be literally as low as just a couple of $100.
Yeah. Yeah.
Put it in your budget. Earmark a drone in your budget. I'm telling you,
and really just start.
It's worth it.
Yeah, when you're like thinking about like your shots, right? You got everything done, and you're just like, okay, DP. You know, I want some aerial shots, and then you guys are going to start thinking about drones.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's so worth it if
Mm-hmm.
the story needs it. Like,
Yeah,
don't just be putting in drones because
if
we're all like,
doing
use a drone.
If you're doing a rom-com scene in your
Oh,
local bakery,
but you know, if it's a rom-com and you're in the field, oh my God, like how cute would that be?
Yeah.
But we did use a drone when we were working on Digging with Dave.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Because that was all outside. We were
Right.
outside. We were with this amazing archaeologist or geologist.
No, he's paleontologist.
He's an ist.
And yeah, because
he's a science guy.
Yeah.
But we were out in German Pennsylvania, and we're outside on the side of a highway shooting stuff as he's digging for fossils. And I forgot about that production that we did. We got those amazing aerial shots.
Yep.
Of the highway,
and
cars going by, and here's this crazy people.
The only thing is, like, even when we were using a drone, we were shooting in Texas, and we were thinking about bringing our own drone. Remember? Don't do that. Only because you might need permits.
Yeah.
So if you're doing a location production, you got to figure out what the law of the land is wherever you are.
Yes.
Like even in Morocco.
Yes. we were hauled off to the side because of all the equipment that we brought to shoot in Morocco.
Yeah.
We weren't aware of the need for potential permits, but the real reason why they were concerned with all of this equipment was because they thought we were bringing in drones.
Yeah.
And we were not. And it was an intense couple of hours, but I absolutely understand their caution.
Oh, no. I definitely do. And, I wasn't like scared. It's just like, our camera guy and our sound guy, they were just like, my $1,000 worth of equipment.
Mm-hmm.
But you just want to make sure, the law of the land, the permits, and then, hire a skilled drone operator, because it's not like flying the airplanes, the remote control airplanes.
I was going to say paper airplanes.
The remote control airplanes that we used as a kid.
Yeah.
Right? It's not the same.
It's a skill. It is a skill.
It is a skill.
So you definitely want to get somebody who is experienced in flying drones and getting those shots for you.
But I am definitely use a drone.
Use a drone.
Yeah. Use a drone.
Drones.
Drones,
all type of drones.
All right. So we are going to take a break.
Yep.
And when we take a break, do us a favor right now. Why don't you hit the subscribe button?
Right now. At this moment.
No time like the present.
You got time?
We got time. This. And we'll be right back.
Hey everyone, we are back. And we are going to dive into shot lists. The importance, the need, how to create.
The importance.
The need create the shot list.
But first
and only. Yes.
Help us grow the channel.
Help us grow this channel.
Really appreciate it.
We really appreciate it.
She's like my hype man today. Flavor Flav.
Oh my God.
Anyway. So
show us love.
Yeah.
We are doing this not only because we love what we do, but we want to share it with those of you out there who also are like us.
Yeah, and you starting your journey, and you're indie, and trying to make $1 out of 15 cents and get this production going and create. And we're in the time now where art is truly needed.
Yeah.
Right. So support us, and we are going to definitely support you. So
okay.
All right. So
I
know she just like sat back like
because you create our shot lists, and so I mean you have great insight and your production experience. Like, shot lists are critical. I really didn't realize how critical.
Yeah, they really are. So let's just talk about shot lists for a second. Mm-hmm. So a shot list, what is it? It is, I like to look at it as that map, right? It is a map that will exactly tell everyone what will occur and at what time and what's going to be used in that particular shot, right? From the camera to the lighting to audio, who's in that shot. Like,
so a quick question, as the director, is it whose job is it?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And is it just you looking at the script and deciding what the shots will be? Like, before you do storyboarding and all of this, right? As you're creating the shot list, is it reading through the script and saying, okay, this is going to be interior. Like, we have like, it has the script has some of the details, but walk us through that process.
Okay. So number one, the job technically is
who doing this job?
Yeah, is between the DP.
Okay.
And the AD.
Okay.
The first AD. And the director is in,
of course,
those conversations as well.
Of course.
Right. I like as an AD, I like to assist the DP because I know that they have a whole lot of stuff that they need to do.
Okay.
To sit and do and work with them for their shoot schedule, for the shot list. Sometimes they like to do it by themselves, which is great. And then the only thing I got to do is just do the shoot schedule. But the shot list is very important, and it comes after the script is done. Okay, because it doesn't make sense to do the shot list before the script, because you don't even know the script's
what's happening. Because if you don't know the story, how can you create the
and
shot
then
list?
This is where sometimes timelines can get skewed because the revisions for the script, it's still not done. It's still not done. It's still not done.
I wonder if that's why Angel left our production. We're changing things. We have to. But anyway, sorry.
Probably. Sorry. But we landed on the person we were supposed to land on anyway.
Okay, but that was a side note.
Yeah. And so once that's done, then it's taking everything from the scene and then breaking that scene down.
Okay.
And 9 times out of 10, they're done in a spreadsheet of some sort. I know things like Studio Binder has that, Rap Book has that.
But there are options.
There are options. You got options out there.
Yeah.
But I know a lot of people just use like Google spreadsheets or even Excel spreadsheets. Number one is you pick that scene, right?
Yep.
And then in your spreadsheet, you create column headings.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, these headings are storyboard reference. So if you see something that says SB ref, it means storyboard reference. So whichever panel that is, like storyboard panel 1, storyboard panel 2. Hold on. Then you have the scene. Is it scene 1?
Mm-hmm.
Is it scene 2? Is it scene 3?
Yeah.
And you know those scenes
right.
when the script is done, because then everything is numbered,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
And then and you also did the breakdown of the script, right? So this comes after script breakdown.
Okay.
Then you do interior and exterior.
Mm-hmm.
Is the scene interior? Like this podcast, it's
Inside.
INT.
Yep.
Annette got out of her car, EXT,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Shot, is it a close-up? Is it a close-up?
right here.
Or is it a medium wide?
Yeah.
Like that,
Mm-hmm.
right? Camera move, is it static?
Yep, like these are. Mm-hmm.
Or is it dolly?
Dolly or, yep.
Or is it gimbal?
Yep.
You know?
Yep.
Audio. Do we have audio?
My mic sounds nice.
Check 1. And then the subjects, Naomi and Annette.
Yeah.
And then a description. Naomi and Annette sitting in green crushed velvet chairs, sharing with all of you. And then
mm-hmm.
that's it.
I mean, that's very, and then you just
and you
keep
do
adding
that
with each scene, right?
You do that for each scene.
Yeah, yeah.
Now, sometimes in each scene, of course, you're going to go from, if it's intense to something revealing, a close up
mm-hmm.
to a wide.
Mm-hmm.
You can also add that. And I like to use that as, if it's scene 1 and that close up or that, intense shot, we want to really show the audience
mm-hmm.
that'd be 1A.
Mm-hmm.
And then the other shot, you and I sitting here, would be 1B.
Right.
But you want to get everything in there so you can get a sense of the shots,
mm-hmm.
how long it's going to take, and how long your day is going to be.
Okay.
And it really is going from scene to scene, because you're setting up cameras and also you're setting up lights.
Yep.
So, that's the number 1, is picking that scene and then starting to build your spreadsheet.
Mm-hmm.
Now you want to break down each capture, like I was saying,
yes.
1A, 1.
Yep.
And now that you have your scene, your spreadsheet ready, you're dissecting the shot now, right?
Quick question.
Mm-hmm.
Is the storyboard completed prior
yes
to the shot list?
85% I would say yes,
okay.
because there are sometimes in the shot list,
mm-hmm.
there's a scene where you're kind of not sure about.
Okay.
And sometimes that scene might need to be storyboarded again.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
And that's my number 5, right? That's draw rough sketches or storyboard.
Okay.
Because I know I worked on this one sci-fi project, and we had to storyboard
mm-hmm. after
shot list was done, script breakdown, because we were still unsure of how we were going to shoot this one particular shot.
Okay.
So 1, pick a scene. Then 2, begin breakdown of each capture. Number 3 is number your shots. So
clarity
is key.
Clarity
is key when organizing your shot list, which is why it's so important to number your shots. You start with the number 1. I would say in between, like I was just saying
mm-hmm.
to Naomi, is that if a lot of stuff are going on in that scene and there are multiple kind of camera angles or shots, do 1A, 1B, 1C. And, then create a new row for each number,
mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
So
mm-hmm.
each number is going to get its own row. You want to make things simple. It can be kind of nerve-wracking sometimes when you're working with a DP
mm-hmm.
that has been doing this, it seems like, since they were like in utero.
In vitro.
But it really is a simple project.
Yeah.
And guess what? If you make a mistake, just erase it and write it again, right? they're going to send it back to you and be like, no, this is not how I wanted it, or I made some changes. Dude, let them make the changes.
And this is the shot list is a reference that will be used in post as well.
Yeah.
Like it can help.
No,
right?
no. It really does.
Yeah.
I mean, so everything, this shot list is definitely going to be used, because if you have a scripty, then all of their stuff.
Yeah.
I like to give post
script supervisor. Just in case nobody likes script.
Yeah. I mean, I don't mind scripty, but script supervisor, everything that they have shot list, I like to give that to the post team. So just in case they have any questions, they can rummage through and see everything that we were doing, and see how it matches up with what the script supervisor had. And everybody's is different. I know that some editors are just like, yeah, I don't need that shot list. I got everything from the script supervisor, and that's fine. I'd rather them give me back something than have them calling me up after a project's been done for like 3 months. Yeah. And then just like, hey, do you have this? And it's just like, bruh, I don't even know who you are.
Who is this?
Right.
Who is calling me?
So, you just want to make sure that they have everything.
Number 4
is, like we just said, assign a shot for every part of the scene.
Yeah.
1A, 1B, 1C.
Yeah. Don't be foolish.
Yeah. And also, do not have it will all work itself out kind of attitude.
It'll just happen. God is just going to make it happen. It's like, God gave you this to make it happen.
Right.
Use common sense.
Right. Don't ask Jesus to take the wheel, because Jesus will be like, you better take this back.
This on you, sis.
This on you.
This on you.
Right. And as your AD, I'm going to say to myself, though, try Jesus. Don't try me.
I'm not the one or the two.
And I'm saying all this in my head.
It stays here.
Yeah. It stays as I'm scurrying to make everything work out.
Make it happen. Oh my gosh.
So we want to just be prepared.
Yeah.
So really put all the shots on there. And even if the DP says that, and when they say, oh, we'll figure it out. No. If we can, make that note and put it on that shot list. Yeah. So I know for our commercial, we didn't necessarily do a storyboard because we had
we did the storyboard, but we didn't do a shot list.
I'm sorry. Yeah. We didn't do the shot list because we did the storyboard. I approached production like the storyboard was our shot list.
We used it.
Yeah. I went by frame by frame with the DP. Okay, so now here we are. Exterior, happy customers coming in. Did we get everything? Exterior wides with the drones and that type of thing. So we used that as our storyboard.
Yeah.
And it's a 30-second commercial, so I wasn't too taxed.
Yeah.
But,
we had a reference.
We had a reference. Use your discretion. If you don't have a storyboard, then you're going to need a shot list. And that's it. And within all of that, you need to stay flexible.
Always.
So, my DP, I was like, who's doing the shot list? You want to do it or you want me to take it? And he said, you know what? We don't need one. We have the storyboard. Let's use that. And so, inside I was like,
Are you sure?
And then I said, okay, Annette, stay flexible.
The man knows what he's doing.
Yeah. And I know what I'm doing. And so we used our storyboard as our shot list.
Yeah. And I think, and it worked.
Yeah. And we got everything.
Yep.
All right. And that's you building your shot list. So let's go through this again. Pick a scene. Break down each capture. All right? Number your shots. 1, 2, 1A, 1B.
Yep.
2, 2A, 2B. Assign a shot for every part of the scene. Draw rough sketches or a storyboard.
Visual aids.
Visual aids, exactly, because they really do help.
Mm-hmm.
And then stay flexible, because a shot list is a guide. It is not your rule book. So be prepared to adapt based on the set, the lighting, and actor performances. And don't act like we haven't all been there.
Stay liquid, y'all.
Yeah.
Stay liquid. And we're back.
Hey, sweets.
We're back. Before we finish up for this episode, just want to kind of remind y'all, like and subscribe, help us grow this channel. Love on us. We love on you.
Yep.
And
shot list. You got everything that you need.
Yeah.
6, really 5 steps, but number 6, stay flexible, should be number 1. And you got everything. And I know you can do it. And it's going to really help you shoot smarter and project your vision better.
Yeah. Be efficient.
Yes.
You know, efficiency isn't just something, that dirty word in corporate. Efficiency can help you on set.
Yeah.
too.
Yeah. And also, and don't forget to use drones.
Well,
and let us know if you use drones. What did you think about it? What was your process like? And how did it elevate, if it did, your project?
Yeah.
So we would really love to hear about that.
Comment. Let's keep that conversation going.
Yeah.
So until next time, y'all.
That's a wrap. All right, y'all. Be great today.